All right, so I want to take a run at The Message. We keep hearing Sadhguru, David Bayer, Byron Katie, Jim Carrey,
Andrew
Huberman,
Yeah.
just on and on and on it goes. And this is something that what was so important to us in the second half of our life is like, yay, personality codes. So that's kind of, act one.
Yeah.
It is really kind of figuring out what is the hero's journey, what is the transformation of a child to adult, what is the path to get rid of anxiety and fear.
Right.
Like, that's really what these greats are teaching. They're like, I don't know how to tell you this, but like, I don't have anxiety and fear and depression anymore.
Right.
And it's very true. Like Shani and I are only a couple years into this, and we're like, look, we're fucking idiots, and this shit is working. Like, so it's like, number one, evolution designed you to see only 2 out of 8 functions, right? And it's so much worse than that. Like, obviously, there's so much more to reality that we're not seeing, and that we think that we're seeing. Donald Hoffman. You know the deal, right?
Right.
Okay, so
observer,
fucking
please
God
freak out.
damn it, motherfucker. Okay, 2 out of 8 functions. Okay. See, almost got me. Your body has chemicals that convince you that you see all of reality.
That one is so weird to watch because it, obviously we have it as well. And it's weird to watch in your own self. Like, we know this very well, and we still watch our own selves being like, yeah, but this time.
That's the next point. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but this time. Yeah, that's right there.
Okay.
So yeah, that one is, it seems to be a gene that is giving us this delusion of confidence that, no, I'm good. I see all of reality. I see enough of all of reality to make very aggressive observations and decisions.
You need to listen to me talk. And that's the way that, if you've ever written a rant or comment on something aggressively, why don't they do X, Y, Z? If somebody would just listen to me, you're speaking as if you know this to be so true. Even though, like, largely, a lot of times, the aggressive opinions are coming from a kid behind a keyboard that has never, ever been in the arena. Yet, for some reason, the delusions of our mind are just convincing ourselves that if they would just do it this way, it would be so easy and
That's what every war is about. Suffering comes from this contradiction. Evolution has purposely given us contradictions. Why? Because we need your crazy ass to go, the sky is falling, the kingdom is falling apart, the Nazis are coming back, this place is horrible, I need to run to fucking Canada and start over.
Is that your backup plan?
There you go. It's the last frontier that nobody wants to fucking go to.
I know, right?
So
Canada.
this contradiction, that's why it's like this ops code and every fucking TED Talk ever is never going to do jack shit, because the wiring of evolution is so strong to keep us
it's for the purpose of survival.
Right.
If you're not freaking out, you're sitting alone at home doing nothing.
Right.
You got to have something to freak out about and go fight
Right.
with all your might.
Right.
Write some comments and then do a video and now start a war.
That's a poem you should sell right there.
Oh my God.
So suffering comes from this evolutionary contradiction. Evolution wants you to suffer. It wants you to be blind as hell and then think you're fucking right and blessed by God.
Yes, and then that last bit there, number 3, the weird thing about that is it doesn't matter how many times you will even see your own self being proven wrong. That is what's so crazy to me. I've done the same exact thing. All of us do this. Holy shit, you've seen yourself be wrong thousands of times, and yet somehow this time, only because of the chemicals, this time it's real.
Right.
This one is real. This one actually is scary. No. Your chemicals just got fucked off because that's your functions.
Even if you're an IJ and you're saying crazy ass things like, oh my God, the computer is controlling me and causing me chaos and I can't record the show because the Mac is fucking up. Like,
still not real.
I can't even catch half of these. Freedom comes from working backwards from the math / the truth.
Yeah.
That, Zen, the world is just fucking fine. Everything's fine a million years from now without you. Everything's fine a million years ago without you again. Right. The Democrats are going to be fine without you. Republicans are going to be fine without you. Your fucking mom is going to be fine. Nobody gives a shit that you're here. You're not fucking blessed by God. You're not here to save us. We don't need the world fucking saved. Stop pulling the drama alarm that you're here to save. Just fucking give it a rest.
Right.
That is an illusion that's pumped into us that we got to save the world with our fucking saviors, and you got to call the drama alarm, and everyone's got to join your team and fight, or else we're all going to die. Fucking everybody.
It's so true. It's me too.
So it's stepping out of that of like, you are a termite, you're an ant, you're an infection on the species, everybody fucking hates you.
You can't say that.
You've been dead for billions of years and dead for billions of years more, and thank God that's all going to go back to fucking blown up stardust and all of this is over.
You don't know me though. I really am actually, like, my problems are actually unique and special.
Right.
And no one's ever gone through my problems before. And no one's ever actually seen this exact, I got to save the world because the Nazis are coming back.
Right.
I got to stop that.
Right.
That's going to come from me.
It's just a gene. It's like, and you don't need to be in psychology. You just need to be like 40 years old and stand in the same place twice. Like, go work at retail and just listen to the stuff that people are mumbling to themselves underneath their breath. It's the same shit. Yeah. Go watch fucking...
When it's not... what you're saying is when it's not happening to you.
Right, you can see it.
And you're standing from the outside. You're watching someone else go through crazy cuckoo Illuminati fears. And you're like, whoa, what the hell? And of course, people instantly are like, they need help. And it's like, wait till you're doing it next week.
Right, right. So number 4, freedom comes from working backwards from the truth that the world is fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Nobody's out to get you. And so like, kind of like to bring that into reality a little bit more, when you are in a really good state... a couple of days of the week or most of the days of the week, you can fucking see that. Or when you're in a good chapter in life, when, the coronavirus isn't happening, you haven't lost your job and you're sick. Like, when you're under a lot of fear, it's like, oh my God, the world is burning down.
Because of the chemicals.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But when you're in a good state in life, you can see, the world's not so bad.
Yeah,
right?
Totally.
So, which is real here, right? So the game is, every day I'm going to be triggered 10 times. Right? So every day I'm going to be triggered 10 times. And if I'm going through a bad stage in life, it's going to be a lot worse and a lot more intense.
Yeah.
And so the game is, this is what David Bayer really hits on. I'm saying his name right. Is it,
I think it's David Bayer, and it's practice is where you're
big
going.
Tom Tom.
Yeah, Big Tom Tom. We need to call him Big Tom Tom.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Supersized Tom Tom.
Yeah, Super Tom Tom.
Yeah.
is what Super Tom Tom is tracking, is he's not tracking fucking reality. And that is the dividing line.
Yes. Careful.
That is Byron Katie versus everybody else.
Right.
Byron Katie and Tom Tom and all the Tom Toms are not...
What is reality?
Fuck reality.
You can't already, actually see reality.
You already... hello? Do you remember the first few steps? You're a termite.
Right.
Everybody hates you.
Because reality is whatever your perception is. Because when you're fine, reality is wonderful.
So don't waste your time.
The world is good. When you're in a bad state, the world is horrible and everyone is against you. And that is your perception of reality, not actual reality. There isn't an actual lion at the back of your head.
Right. This is everything Tony Robbins has been saying fucking for decades.
Yeah.
Don't attack the problem yet. Go jump on a fucking trampoline, have a Jamba Juice, fucking relax.
Get the chemicals moving.
Get back into a good state, right? Because put all of your practice into getting back into a good Zen state.
Yes.
Zen. Not heaven and hell, not Jesus land and Satan land and them and thee and bad and good and evil, because you're going to get in these fucked off, swings.
You're going to be solving fake shit.
Zen, bro. Zen. Stardust, termites, ants, evolution, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's nice and calm, nice and mellow.
20 minutes, that really is the key. Because if you put that 20-minute block in your brain, when you start ranting and you start amping up the chemicals and you start freaking out a little bit and you see that you're starting to freak out, you're like, this has got to stop in 20 minutes. Don't let your plane take a dive, because a lot of us will, like, once you start gobbling up lies and bullshit, if you start reading shit on the internet and freaking yourself the fuck out, okay, here comes the demon and I problems.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna freak out about the tribe. They're gonna judge me. Okay, here comes the demon feeling problems. Okay, careful, go pull up. Don't go all in. Oh my God, because you got 20 minutes to stop freaking the fuck out. Because your main goal is to stay in a Zen state so you can see clearly and not be thinking crazy shit.
Right. That's the game. Then go back to work on the pickle jar. And I say pickle jar because that's like a term we use around the house when somebody's freaking out.
Because it's hard to open a pickle jar.
But it's so ridiculous.
It's like you can easily open a pickle jar once you're not going, ah!
Right. And your fears to me look like a pickle jar.
It's
like,
easy.
Help, I'm panicking.
Yeah.
The tribe is out to get me and I'm feeling horrible. I'm like, oh, decider shit. Oh, you need help with the pickle jar? Like, this is such a real problem.
Right.
So it's funny. We all see this. We all laugh. But it's like, you're going to fucking forget literally in 2 hours.
The practice is just know that you're responsible for wrapping it the fuck up in 20 minutes. Nothing is real. Like fucking nothing. Even your greatest worst case scenario fears, when you play it all the way out, you're like, actually, I didn't die. I didn't die. Like Gary Vee talks about that a lot. Like I get out of the moment. I remove myself from the drama of the moment by just imagining that my family died this week.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's something that I could really actually freak out about. But this isn't real. It's fake shit.
Totally. So in conclusion, like those that are really kind of seeing this more and more, Sad Guru, great. Now he's kind of very NF, again, play along.
Yes,
he's very hard to understand, very abstract. And then David Bayer from a couple weeks ago, goddamn.
He's so good.
If you're more on the ST side or not, like fucking A, like listen to that guy again and again and again, especially that Tom interview. And then Byron Katie. She's been working for a lot of people. Anyways, those three, right? That's going to be more than enough. Jim Carrey, like on and on it goes. But those three, like I'm telling you, they're fucking all saying the same thing. It's a complete overlap with what we've discovered. And it's just all we're bringing to is like when they say you don't see all of reality and your fears, it's like we can just get a little bit specificness.
We're like your functions delusionally.
But then go back to, don't listen to us. Listen to that story that they're all saying, and it's hard for them to make it clear because they're not able to define.
And neither are we. We're not making.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Right.
But what we can say is, holy shit, it's really true.
Yeah.
And then just last point again. That number 6, I'm telling you, it's all about the practice. That's where I see everybody missing it because like you're not ready for the Homer Thompson. Like you're not really ready that tomorrow you are going to get triggered.
Yes.
Like you really aren't. You're not practicing. Yeah. You're not working out. You're not preparing. You're not doing notes. You're not putting things on your mirror. You're not writing stuff on your arm and bracelets. Like we got desperate with this shit.
Oh my God.
You're not really getting ready for tomorrow when you're triggered. And that's just the facts. And like, as you start to really make it a practice, that's when you start to get a little bit of momentum and work with it.
Because this is going to happen again, and that's also okay. Just 1% better. Just got to get 1% better over time.
The fucking naked juice bottles. First of all, your name freaks me out.
This fucking analogy.
I don't want to be thinking about naked people while I'm drinking. And then those RX bars, they're like, no BS. No BS. Like, you put that on the bar? No bullshit. Shit. Ah!
So this is his. So your analogy sucks because you actually are scared of pickle jars.
Kinda.